what you're thinking, sugar. Ooh, don't know what this feeling, sugar. Ooh, in the sirens, moving daylights, turning night into back now. Oh, on time.
I don't know where the lights are taking us, but something in the night is dangerous, and nothing's holding back the two of us. Baby, this is getting serious. Oh, 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 the dangerous.
Danger, dangerous. Hello, my name's Jeffrey, and today I'm doing a review of Kiss, Kill, Vanish. I really liked this book. Damn near loved it. Damn near loved it. It's like a friggin' soap opera, man. I was, you know, that's the reason I love The Hobbit so much. Let me make this analogy, okay? The Hobbit is like, I love it because you start and you don't know where you're going. You don't know where, you know, you've got this journey to take and we gotta get to the dragon. And there's this road we're gonna take, but you don't know where it's gonna turn left or where it's gonna turn right or what you're gonna find, some trolls, some golems, some mountains, whatever. You don't know what's gonna happen on that road. It's like the same thing with this, but emotionally. There's like so many twists and turns, and you're like, oh my God, that just happened. Oh my God, that just happened. What's gonna happen next? I don't know. And I'm so glad I gave it a chance. This cover is what caught me. I haven't heard about this book, but the cover, I saw it in the bookstore, and I was like, yeah, okay, definitely. I started reading, it didn't catch me immediately. It doesn't have a, you know, crazy opening, but it's okay. Because by page 7, I was like, I love this girl. It's first person, present? Yeah. And you're right in her head and she thinks about the most interesting, relatable things that I do. Like when someone's talking, you're thinking about what they're thinking about you, like metacognition type stuff. And I just love that. You know, when they say something, you're like, okay, they said this, but what does it really mean? And how do I go around this in a roundabout way and ignore their question in a way that is acceptable to ignore, but they know that I'm really ignoring them. But you know, shit like that, I love it. I love it. It's done so well. I just feel like I am Valentina. Like I feel like we're twins aside from having no other similarities except that we think the same way about people. So it starts with she's being painted. This is a spoiler-free review because half the fun is finding out what the hell happened. So this is spoiler-free. I'm just gonna talk about the beginning. It starts with her being painted by this guy who is a creep. She's doing this for money because she ran away from home and she's broke. Girlfriend is broke. She lives in a closet. She can't even afford food. The only thing that she owns is a mandolin that she stole from her boyfriend. And not having food too, that is like, you really feel like you're starving with this girl. And when she does eventually get like a fucking croissant or something, and the taste explodes in her mouth and you're there. My mouth was watering with her. Like, it was done so well. Jessica Martinez, you are a very good writer. A very good writer, if I do say so myself. An example of what I related to Valentina on here, page 7. This is when I was like, do I like this? I think I might start liking this now. He holds out the cash and I slide my hips off the piano, taking the wad from his hand without touching his skin, because he disgusts me. So, I mean, you shouldn't say that, but that was implied. I mean, and I do that. Like, when a person disgusts me, like, you don't want to touch them. If you're like, here, take the money. You're like, don't touch me. You know, or you, like, similarly, you hold your breath when you walk by them because you just don't want to, like, trade atoms with them. I don't know, that might just be me and Valentina, but I really related to her on that note. And how she viewed her friends that she left behind. Real friends. Another luxury I've left behind. Drea, Cameron, Kim, Tony. I miss them, but not like they deserve to be missed. Not as whole people, but as pieces, fragments sewn together in a patchwork of mindlessness, recklessness, and fun. Like, that's, if you think about a group of your friends like that, that's like when I flash back to like memories of college or high school or whatever, I think of it as mindless recklessness and fun. And it's just like carefree. It's like, I just want to go back. I just want to go back and like be there because that was mindless and it was fun and it was reckless and it was fun, man. Those 3 words are you could not choose 3 more perfect words to describe memories of friends, honestly. And on top of that, she has a reason for reducing a group of her friends down to just those 3 words. To think of them as entire and separate people that I'll never see again, that would be unbearable. I can't. And I'm just like, oh, that's sad. I feel you, girl. And this is a flashback. Other thing that she does that I love during her flashbacks, time is like a big thing. All she has in this closet is a cot and a clock. And she's just staring at the clock, being like, okay, it's gonna be time to go in 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 6 minutes. Like, and all through these minutes she's thinking about, she's flashing back, she's thinking about things, ruminations, all these other things. So things that like every other book does, but with this constant countdown, it's like, oh, what's gonna happen when it gets to 0? What are you gonna do? The story's gonna go somewhere else. I wanna know what happens. It's great, it's great, it's great. Oh, and when I knew I loved her was page 19, when the clock got to 1 minute, and then I turn off the alarm before it can ring and force me to leave. I'd much rather it be my idea. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my fucking God, yes. Fuck you, alarm, because who doesn't relate to that? When you wake up like 8 minutes before your clock's supposed to go off, and you just stare at the alarm thinking it's gonna go off. And I'm like, I don't wanna fucking listen to that thing. So you turn it off, I'm like, this is my idea. You're not waking me up, I'm waking myself up. Fuck you, alarm. So anyway, she is going to go practice her mandolin because if I don't practice, I lose the music Emilio taught me. Oh, so cute. It's our only link. I know it's irrational, but when I'm not playing, I feel like the notes are fading from my memory, and that the next time I get to play, my fingers will stumble around the melodies, but never actually find them. That can't happen. I'll never see Emilio again, but the music gives us a heartbeat. It's his mandolin. I stole it, and I don't feel bad about it. When I cradle and pluck it like he showed me, the notes sound like raindrops. And I thought that was a really interesting way to describe notes, but very good. She is not cliche, this woman. No. Which I adore and respect beyond all belief. It's satisfying to know that there are authors out there like this. Speaking of not cliche, I'm not ruining anything for you because it says what happens it says that her boyfriend kills someone right in the synopsis, so I'm just gonna read this because it's beautiful. It's another countdown, 2 minutes. Why am I reliving this again? She asks herself this question because who doesn't do that? Who doesn't think, I shouldn't be thinking about this, but then your brain goes and thinks about it anyway. So why am I reliving this again? Oh, she's on a yacht. She heard her dad coming and she's with her boyfriend in his bedroom and they're like, well, fuck, you can't be here because this is kind of, we're doing this in secret, girl. Go in the closet. And so he does, and her dad walks in with this dude and hands a gun to Emilio and is like, kill him. And he's like, okay, because I'm your lackey. But he turned the weapon like it was the most natural thing to do, like he'd done it before. And with no hesitation or tremor, he exploded the world. Too loud, then no sound at all. There was so much more color than I would have guessed. A brain, a whole lifetime of thoughts and memories and emotions blooming like a flower on the wall behind him. One bullet, one head, one massive scarlet blossom. Oh, that is good writing right there. Jessica Martinez is a brilliant writer. Valentina Cruz is a brilliant main character. It's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Fucking read it, man. The only downsides I could find was that near the end, it could have been a little more daring. And one thing I thought I didn't like was that Valentina points out when guys are being like misogynist, like kind of, as a joke, whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay, she's like feminist, okay. But then she goes and does like really stereotypical like dumb girl things. So I'm like, oh, why are you contradicting yourself? But then I'm like, ooh, wait, that's like a real human thing to be doing. So I like you even more now because that's super, who isn't hypocritical from time to time, The only other thing I didn't like is that it kind of all wraps up really nicely in a bow, which personally, I'm not a big fan of that, but that's just me. it was still really, really good. You know, it's a laugh out loud at moments. It's a at moments. It's a oh my god. It's a ugh really, but like you know, it just like it makes you feel. It makes you feel, and you get into it, and it's just it's good. It's fucking good. Go read it. Yeah. So, Kiss Kill Vanish in my book gets a 4.5 stars out of 5. That's almost perfect, ladies and gentlemen, almost perfect. I do not give out 5 stars like they're candy, okay? You need to earn that shit. And she was very close. She was very close, man. It was like half a star off of perfect though. That's still really fucking good. Really fucking good. Compared to the 5th wave. So yeah, go read it. I'll see you very soon. It is freaking 3:30 and the sun is already setting. What is going on?